Hello, good evening. Kamil here, brand ambassador for Mackmyra Whisky, and I would like to welcome you to cocktail evening. Okay, so if we must stay at home and bars are closed. Okay, so we have created by Mackmyra brand ambassadors something special for you during the lockdown to cheer you up, educate, and keep you in positive mood. What we'll be doing is introducing drinks, whiskey, cocktails, and in fact, tonight we're gonna explore all-time favorite classic cocktails. And with me here tonight is Shane and Gareth. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. So
Hey,
I've
Kamil.
great to be here with you, Kamil. We normally do the other slots, so it's great to be a guest on your show tonight, Kamil. For those guys who haven't met us before, I'm Gareth Bell, brand ambassador. Very recently spent a lifetime drinking whiskey, and now so fortunate to be involved in the Mackmyra team. And I'm really looking forward to the next weeks. We've got a series where we're going to focus each week on one of our classic premium whiskies. And we're going to be having a special show just on that whiskey. And then Kamil is going to take that whiskey and do a special couple of cocktails. So this is great stuff, and we're really looking forward to taking off.
Yeah, Gareth, I think you're right. I think it's amazing, So the recipe is going to be up online. Go out and buy them. Get with it. Join us on the evening and be part of it. I think it's a great concept.
What we're going to do to make this even better is that each week we're going to do special offers on the whiskey of the week, as it were, to go forward. And if you get that and get the ingredients, you can take part and make these cocktails along with Kamil. I'm certainly going to try, because I'm a spirits guy and I'm useless at cocktails, so I'm going to give it a go under Kamil's instruction. He's the boss behind the bar, I tell you.
And I'm Shane Puri. I've tried some of Kamil's cocktails, and I must tell you they're fantastic. There's one in particular we're making tonight. It is out of this world. I am the area sales manager for the south of the UK for Mackmyra, and yeah, you're right, Gareth. It's nice for us to be taking a back seat for a change. We're not in front of the camera. The pressure's on Kamil. So Kamil, tell us a little bit about you and how you got into the cocktail world.
Yeah, well, so I joined Mackmyra team recently, around 2 months ago. But before, I was working hospitality industry for more than half of my life. I was working in many hotels, restaurants, bars on various positions: bartender, bar manager, restaurant manager, waiter, food and beverage manager, and so on. But I mostly enjoyed working with the spirits and cocktails. And finally, after many years, I've got a dream job where I can work with the spirits, especially with a whiskey, which is my favorite spirit category, every day. So I'm looking after the on-trade accounts, working closely with the bartenders, doing education, cocktail training, spirit training, whiskey training, attending various shows, whiskey shows.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, it's technology. These things happen, Gareth.
Yeah, let's see if he's going to join us back again.
Kamil?
Maybe not. So while he's getting sorted, the whiskies that we're doing tonight, we're going to be based primarily around the Mack whiskey. So let's take an opportunity to talk about this fabulous whiskey. And we're also bringing in the B Liqueur as well, which is our fabulous liqueur. So the Mack whiskey, fabulous whiskey. So this is really, I'd say the starting point, but it's not at the bottom. It's a fantastic whiskey, 6 to 8 years old. And it really gives the DNA of Mackmyra, which is those apples and pears. Up the apples and pears, they say. It's built for a speed bar, nice fast bottle, nice looking on it. 40%, so it doesn't really. It's not going to be challenging to start blending in the cocktail. So what we've got to do is we've got to find out ways of making this a little bit more sort of mixed with other items. So it should be a really good base to do that. Bourbon finished, of course, and as I said, 40% on the back there. Retails at only £35, which is just a fabulous price. I might add that along with the B, we're going to have a 24-hour sort of promotion tonight, where if you buy this baby and you buy the B, you get them both for less than £50. So £50, $49.99. Who's going to be bothered about the penny? But for these two bottles, and you can take the recipes, follow those recipes in, and we can all take part in it. Maybe next week as well. So I see my friend Kamil's back.
He's back.
Kamil, we spent a lot of time talking about this fabulous whiskey, the Mack whiskey. Are you able to show us what you're going to be able to do with that, with the Mackesso? Is that are you on for that?
Yeah, and apparently it was inspired by a guy called Dick Bradsell. Is that right? Correct, Kamil? Oh, we've lost him again, Gareth. It's technology.
It's one of those nights, isn't it? You know, it all worked well in rehearsal. We say that every time. It worked great in rehearsal. But the
had you been half an hour ago?
Yeah, Dick Bradfield was. Cool.
I mean, you take this bottle at £35 retail. You take this bottle at £28 retail, and you get them both for £49. These are both exceptionally good buys. I mean, you get them for both for under £50. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's good.
And where do you get them, Gareth? Where can you get them?
On the Co-UK website, of course, of the Co-UK webshop.
But only for how long?
24 hours. Limited
24
time
hours,
offer.
guys. That's all you've got. That's all you've
Okay.
got. So
we see Kamil back with us.
Let's not hold anymore. Kamil, there was a certain guy called Dick Bradfield, and you say tonight he inspired this cocktail you're making us?
Yes, exactly. So Dick Bradfield was he was born in Bishop Salford, and this is where I live now, and he was one of the most influential bartenders of 20th century. So, you know, back in the 80s, you could not get good drink everywhere, or you could go to a very expensive hotel bar and be served 5-star way. And he said he break that model, and he said everyone deserves good drink. We should look at things different way and make these good cocktails available for everyone.
I agree with that. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
He also turned the cocktail making into the art and create many cocktails which are now classic, like espresso martini, which I'm gonna make a twist on it tonight.
Kamil, did you like him because he was a bartender, or did you like him because he was more of a celebrity and kind of led the way in cocktails?
It's not about being a celebrity or, you know.
Well, we've lost him again. He's doing that, you know, he's doing that catch you off guard. Oh, we've lost him.
Wow.
Should I do the B?
Yeah, go on. Tell us about the B.
Okay, guys, this is one of my favorite products in the Mackmyra range. B is 22% ABV. It's made with real honey. You can even see by the color of the bottle. When it gets cold, it goes all milky. So it's made with proper organic honey. It's made with dandelion and linden honey and forest flowers with a hint of raspberry. If you open the bottle, oh, you just get that honey flavor straight off the bat. So if you don't like honey, you're not going to like this. But if you like honey with whiskey, this you're going to love.
It's the only one I don't have on my shelf at the moment, Shane. So I'm really jealous you've got one in your hands, because
I tell you,
I love the honey flavor.
This is liquid gold, Gareth.
Yeah.
We don't give this to everybody.
I need to work a bit harder for that one, I think.
So it retails around £28. So the deal tonight, where you get both for £50 or under £50, as Gareth was saying, is exceptionally good. This product is lovely as a winter special, but it also does really well in cocktails. It's a 50 cl, retails around £28. On the nose, you get a lot of honey, butterscotch, coffee, vanilla, and there's a bit of citrus to it as well, Gareth.
Yeah.
And you know the way I like to drink this?
No, how do you mix? I think I've got an idea, because I've heard you say this before, but go on, convince me again.
It's out of this world. Next week, we're doing a show, or someone in our group's doing a show on the Svensk Whisky. So what you do is you take 2 portions of this, so two drops, 2 25ml sample drops in the bottle. And you take 1 portion of 25ml Svensk Whisky with a slice of lemon. It is unplayable. That, to me, is exceptional. We have convinced and converted so many people at whiskey shows on that drink. And yeah, it's a little gem. And obviously in cocktails, there's so much more you can do with it. Yeah,
it's a great base for pulling those things together. Our friend with the gremlins is back again.
He's back.
Well, I think his bar's like 500 foot underground in a cave somewhere, and you know, he's trapped in there, and he can't speak and can't get any Wi-Fi. Kamil, make us a wonderful cocktail with the Mack. Come on,
let's get on to it.
Okay, let's start. I'm gonna fill my glass, martini glass. And the most important ingredients, it's a Mack. So 50 ml of Mack.
Big portion. Big flavor.
You want to taste it, don't you?
Yeah.
12.5 ml B.
It's a cracking name, B. Isn't it?
12.5 Kahlua.
For a honey liqueur, I wonder where they got that from.
And I'm going to use caramel syrup. This one is Sanz, Spanish brand. And these syrups has much more intense flavor. And they are really good for cocktails.
I haven't heard of that brand. We'll have to look out for
10
something.
mil is enough.
10 mil.
And of course, double espresso.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
I start every day with 2 espressos. If I don't, I get so grumpy. People get hurt. My emergency run was because my tin of coffee ran out. That was my emergency run last week to the shops.
So let me get this straight. You're more grumpy than you normally are.
That's right.
Oh dear.
So my machine is ready now.
Excellent.
Okay, this was single shot.
I mean, as you're adding espresso into it, Kamil, would you suggest having it for breakfast?
I mean, if there is a whiskey, of course.
Just checking.
So I guess the espresso's hot, so you've got to get the ice in there to cool it down and chill it down from the hot espresso.
Hot espresso is the best.
Yeah, of course.
For this drink. A lot of ice.
That looks good already.
Ice, baby.
Ice, baby.
And shake it hard. Go
Oh,
for it.
this is the exercise bit. I love this bit. Look at that go.
Shake it, baby.
You know, he's got really big guns. You know, he spends all day shaking these things.
You know, you need to burn some calories.
Yeah, you do.
That sounds great, doesn't it?
Burn some calories.
Yeah.
Kamil, if you didn't have a shaker, could you use a jug and just mix it?
Good question. I will use something like this.
Okay, like a closed container.
Yeah, like a jar and
Jar. Okay, inside a jar. Excellent.
You know, when you do the shaking business, is it preferred that you have music playing so you can go with the rhythm, or do you just shake
of
it?
course. You look like a dancing. You know, you don't look weird.
We've got a musician down here. Perhaps next time he can play us, you know.
Tune. I don't know. Yeah. Your bar's a bit quiet tonight, Kamil. It's not very busy. So I'm glad we could walk up to your bar and get a seat and watch you do this.
Yeah, that looks delicious. I must tell you, Gareth.
Look at the creamy head on that.
Oh, it looks like Guinness, doesn't it?
Monster foam, which is good.
How do we finish that, Kamil?
We're going to finish it with the 3 lucky coffee beans, as would Dick Brazzo said.
3 lucky beans. Why is 3 beans lucky? Is that just legend, or?
You know, this is his cocktails, and everybody just using 3 coffee beans.
3 coffee beans.
I don't know if you can call it espresso martini if you don't use 3 coffee beans.
Wow.
Isn't there a story about lucky beans and Jack and the Beanstalk?
Something like that, yeah. Well, that looks fabulous.
That looks delicious.
To make that tonight, I'm definitely joining in next week because look at that. Oh, wonderful.
That looks
the foam is
absolutely
still
delicious.
raising.
Okay.
Can I take
So tell us why does the Mack particularly sit well in that cocktail? What is it about it that brings it out?
Because it's good versatile whiskey, and every time you mix it in different drink, different flavors will develop, and some other flavors will show up that you might not even know they're there. So in different cocktails, you get different flavors because you're using this one.
Torvald just says that looks really good. Can you do a taste test for us, Kamil, and just tell us what it tastes like? Because we don't have.
Okay.
But it is making me thirsty. Yes.
Just some sound effects there.
It's made.
What are you getting? What is the flavor? Is it coffee? Is it sweet? Is it whiskey?
Is it texture?
Caramel.
Well, we got one cocktail out of him before he disappeared.
Yeah.
All blend together very well and balance.
Okay, he's nearly there. In and out, in and out. Well, while he's not there, it's probably worth telling you about the series that we're going to be doing over the next few weeks.
Good idea, Gareth.
The next week, as we mentioned, we're doing the Rook whiskey. Following week, we're going to go on to our spicy Swedish oak that we use, and just 10% in the mix gives a lovely spicy peppery sort of edge to it. It's not quite a vindaloo, but it's a medium hot madras.
It would go well with a vindaloo now that you mention it.
I think so. So yeah, it just has a nice blend. Like I say, it's all about the balance. The week after, I'm very excited because
I'm excited.
Yeah, You know what I'm going to say, because the green
hit
tea is coming up there, but it's not just about the green tea. There's something else that's going to be mentioned and launched that night in 3 weeks' time.
And you know what, Gareth? There's only a limited amount of bottles coming into the UK. I think in total we have 80 bottles being released to the UK, and there's no more in the world after that. I mean, we've been allocated at 80, and that's all we have.
Well, I'm going to get my name down for a couple, but it's we can't tell you what it is because it's the next great thing from Mackmyra.
Yeah, so, we can't tell you at the moment, though.
It's a moment. Sorry, it's not a seasonal. This is the moment, a big moment. So we're all really looking forward to that, and I can't see that lasting more than a couple of days in the stocks once people get to do that. So 3 weeks time for that one. All of this stuff, by the way, is on the Co-UK events list and also on the Facebook page for the UK. We've got all the events listed there as well, and we'll keep you up to date on what's happening, what the links are, what the offers are, each of those. So just to finish the series, week after that we go back to basics with our fabulous Brooks whiskey, the 40% banger that really wakes you up in the morning. There's the breakfast whiskey, and then we round it off back to the favorite, back to Mack. We go back to the Mack. Back to the Mack. And we finish off again with that. So what we really wanted to do was focus on those. They're the fundamental products that Mackmyra put out in our line. But of course, seasonals and moments drop in every now and then, and we're super excited when that happens. They are exceptional casks which have had exceptional finishing, but always with a sense of balance and a sense of dignity and quality that really comes through. It just the blend and balance that Angela managed to get most times is staggering, to be honest. Staggering.
You know, what'd be really good is, if anybody wants to be a part of this, Gareth, they could buy the classic gift set that we're offering at the moment on .co.uk website.
The minute set.
Yeah, I mean, I have one here. I'll just grab it. It's something I had pre-packed earlier, and basically they could join us on a weekly basis and go through one per week as we try them. Yeah,
and the ones that you really like, then just hit the discount button and buy the bottle while it's hot, because there's a time limited discount to go with it. So we'll go through each one of them. So I'd be surprised if there wasn't one that was your absolute favorite, to be honest. They're hard. It'd be very hard to go to the island and say, nah, I'm not interested, because they're superb whiskies, absolutely superb whiskies. So the gift sets are on there of $23.90, I think they are. I think there's a rumor we might be doing some more kind of gift sets, some more miniature sets that we're working on.
The website.
So that might be coming soon as well. So there's a bit more information. And Kamil's, he's finished his cocktail. He's now made another one. And crack on with the whiskey sour now. Tell us all about that one.
Yeah, so the whiskey sour, this is one of probably the oldest recipe, and the first one that you can find written in the book is by a book written by Jerry Thomas, Bartending's Guide from 1862. So he was not the best bartender, but he was the smartest one, because he wrote his recipe down and published a book in 1862. And now the bartenders, they're looking at this book and they're trying to recreate the all-time favorite recipes.
That's incredible. And you've got a copy of that book?
I've got a copy, but it's the 200 years old one.
So what's so great about this book?
It's good because you can see what ingredients work together together, but you might find use a wine glass of whiskey or shaved ice and things like this, which is basically give you idea what to put together. But you need to kind of figure out what measurements to use.
It's almost the oldest profession in the world, Kamil, I think.
Almost.
Almost.
So, Kamil, over to you.
Are you ready for this one?
Yes.
So I'm gonna make it the way I like it, and when I believe the way it tastes the best. So it will be over ice in an old-fashioned glass. So egg white. So first ingredients.
Just the white.
Just egg white, yes.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be free range or anything, just an egg.
Vegan.
And 25 ml lemon juice. I'm gonna squeeze it with the Mexican elbow juicer.
What a name that is, Mexican elbow. I never learned that till today. I never learned what it is. Mexican elbow. It sounds weird, doesn't it?
And
I just call it a lime juice squeezer.
So 25 mils of that, great.
And egg white. And in this stage, egg white and citrus from lemon react together. And this is the actually key stage in making this drink, because this is what will create the nice foam on a drink.
See, we're learning every day, Gareth.
The next ingredients is Mack, 37.5.
That's mils, not percent.
Mils, yes. I'll fill up B.
Oh, there's my product.
Yeah.
First,
of course, I don't know if people know this, but in the last one and this one, there's no straws going on because Kamil is particularly sensitive that guys get close to his drink, so you can smell, and you can get all that flavor through your nose, which is your best tasting weapon that you've got. Your nose.
You stay planted with the plastic, you know.
Yeah.
So just dry shake first.
A dry shake.
Without that.
Okay.
Shake one.
We have got fruity drink.
Look at the color of it. It's changed.
What I like, I love to use one ice cube and shake it again.
Why one ice cube?
Because one ice cube will actually create even more foam and chill the drink a bit more, and you can get more airness into the drink.
Okay.
You need to shake it until the ice cube will dissolve.
Got you. I'm getting tired watching him.
Okay, look at this.
Wow, that's incredible.
And now I'm going to just finally shake it for last time with a lot of ice.
Going to shake again?
Yeah.
Is there a certain time you shake it for, or you just get a feel?
I just get a feel, but my shaken is already frozen, so I know it's cold enough.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to get rid of the excess water from my glass.
Right. Wow, look at that. And this is called the Mack Sour.
Yeah, this is called Mack Sour.
Wow. And you're going to finish that with what garnish, Kamil?
I'm going to just use a few drops.
Ah, Gareth's back.
Don't know what happened there. A bit of quiet without me, I guess.
Pre-orchestrated.
A bit of refinement without me. So I
Looks
went
like
off
a
and had a quick
womble.
pint.
All right, with you. It is Friday, you're allowed.
Yeah, it's Friday night, guys.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Have you seen this cocktail, Gareth?
And it looks wonderful. I mean, I have seen him make it before, but it looks absolutely fantastic.
This is just lemon peel, the oils.
Just the oil from the skin squeezed out. Oh, wow.
But I must be honest, I forgot one important ingredient, which is sugar syrup. I'm going to just add it now.
Oh,
well,
you can't get the staff, Gareth.
I'll buy that one half price off you, Kamil. Half price, okay? That's the best deal I can do.
Michaela
has come on and says that is exactly what she needs after a day at work.
I would agree with that one.
It's going to taste the same way, and it's going to be great. Yeah, look at that.
I'll tell you, if you know, we've had, how many shows have we had, Gareth? 15, 20 shows.
15, 20 shows. Yeah, we've been doing this for weeks.
And we've had no gremlins. Tonight, every gremlin in the closet's come out, including, your ones come out as well.
Yeah, I don't know what went down there, but we recover. We try to keep it going. You can never legislate for the internet and your bandwidth and everything else locally. So we try to get through. But I think we got there. We've got 2 fabulous cocktails.
Yeah.
Made by the man.
Kamil, you've got to try the second one. I want to know what it tastes like.
Yeah. Tell me about the texture first. It just looks such a dream to drink.
It looks like milk.
It's smooth and silky, velvety, and a little bit sour. Very balanced with the sugar, and you can still taste the bee honey flavor there.
Yeah, right. That must sit on the end with the sweetness.
Beautiful. So fantastic. All these recipes are available on the .co.uk website. Am I right, Kamil?
Yes, exactly. On the mackmyra.co.uk.
And next week's one already up for next week's show as well.
Next recipe for next week is not ready yet. It will be a surprise because we're gonna use our Svensk Rock, and I'm gonna make something smoky.
That's going to be interesting to try and blend the smoke with something. But we'll have that recipe up for you early next week. So if you want to look at the recipe, get online, get your discount. We'll tell you about that again before we finish. Get the bits and pieces together, and we'll make a smoky cocktail together next Friday night. I think next Friday night, 7 o'clock, same time, same place.
Same time, same place, same team.
Same team.
Gareth,
so look forward to that. Yeah.
What's the special again that you're talking about tonight?
The special is a bottle of that in your right hand and a bottle of that in your left hand. Mac and B or BMAC. Put them both together. Get them for $49.99. Great deal. That's quite a saving, and you'll be able to start exploring not only these, but go ahead and start exploring your own cocktails with these, because they're brilliant for these kind of things. I mean, as I said, I'm a spirits guy. I always have been, but I'm so intrigued now. Kamil's made some great cocktails, and I've tasted some of them, and I'm really intrigued by the way the flavors are working and the complexity that's going on inside there. So I'm pretty excited about learning a lot more about this over the next 4 or 5 weeks, and maybe I could start doing the old hokey cokey, on a Friday night.
As long as you don't bring the guitar, we're happy. Right. You know that these are also great on their own, Gareth. You can drink them neat as well. They are fabulous. So not only for cocktails, guys, drink them on their own as well. But get on the website, order them. Kamil, you'll make sure the recipes go up, so we're ready for next week. Hopefully, we'll sort out all the gremlins as well, so we won't have an uninterrupted show. But we only do.
Just want to say a big hello to Kamil's mum, who we know is watching tonight.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Sonka.
She doesn't. It'll be fine. She's gonna call me. Why you didn't shave? You're going live and you didn't shave.
Your hair looks terrible, Kamil. What have you done?
So apologies, guys, to everybody out there watching the show. We try and get this right from the word go. We've had 2 practice sessions at this where we had no issues, but these things crap up and happen. Sorry about that. But the show will be on our website. So if you've missed anything, you can go to our website. Where is it, Gareth?
Mackmyra.co.uk, and look for the online events page. You look at all the events to come are there, but all the ones that have been are also there as well. So you can go back and have a look at maybe something you've missed that might be interesting for you. So we're going to keep these short and sharp. So 30 minutes, we're just about up, I think. We don't want to take up too much of your Friday night. You've got a lot ahead of you, I'm sure, and I hope you have a great weekend. And why don't you close us, Shane?
Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you to Kamil for taking his first step into the cocktail world with Mackmyra, and thank you very much. They look completely appetizing. Gareth, as always, great to have you on the show. To the team behind the scenes, guys, thank you very much. And I'm Shane Puri saying good night and be safe. Take care, and we'll see you next Friday. All the best. Bye-bye.